When a safety issue is identified at homes and relatives aren't an option, social workers turn to foster homes to provide a safe place for kids.
Here in Oneida County, there are 11 foster homes, but when those homes fill up, the county has to send children to foster homes outside of the community. Newswatch 12's Nick Van Zyl went to Oneida County Social Services today and has more. Nick?
Thanks, Dan. It's traumatic when a child has to be removed from his or her home, but being able to stay in the same community helps reduce that trauma. That's why having local foster homes are important.
Anyone can be a foster parent. It doesn't require any sort of superpower.
Rachel Nelson is the foster parent coordinator for Oneida County and explains what happens to kids when they're removed from their homes and relatives can't be located.
If we're not able to identify a relative, then they go into a foster home.
Christy Phelan and her husband are foster parents and have been off and on for the last 15 years. They realized opening their home to just one child could make a huge difference.
For us, we wanted to make an action step as a family and to do something about it, so we became foster parents.
It took them about a year to become licensed, and they continue their licensure through ongoing trainings. Phelan describes the initial training and licensing period and why training was important.
Is training for ourselves so that we could better understand who we are as a family, and also just to be vetted as a family so that we could be in the best position possible to provide a safe place for these kids.
Once licensed, they began sharing their home with children and sometimes even those children's parents.
And there are obstacles that do come up, but I don't think it's as scary as people believe.
Christy said the support they receive from other foster parents and the community make it possible to continue opening their home to community children.
From our experience, that we have seen families that needed space to do the hard work to get their children back.
They have provided a safe home for over 60 children from as little as 24 hours to as long as it's been needed.
And watching the families reunite has been one of the most rewarding experiences that we have had as a family.
With recruitment efforts ramping up in the next few weeks, Oneida County wants you to visit them from 2 to 6 on February 23rd at the Rhinelander Public Library and March 2nd at the Minocqua Library.